Hi, I'm Travis Bell.
And I'm Robbie Henderson with the Bell Henderson team of Keller Williams.
Welcome to our monthly market update for March 2019.
And we're going to do what we always do. We're going to talk about the numbers that drive real estate. So I'm going to start out by asking Travis, how are the numbers that drive real estate after looking at March?
So what do we talk about first? Homes that have sold?
Homes that have sold.
Okay, so we had a whopping 122 homes sell in March versus 90 in February.
And isn't that what we always see?
That's what we always see, which is great. It's like a 35 point whatever percent increase, but pretty standard because last year, 119. Right. So right on par with where we should be in March.
2% higher.
Or, 2.52% higher.
Exactly. So, but anyways, I honestly, the numbers are looking good.
They're looking great.
How about the average, not average, but the median price?
Median price is $480,000 compared to $434,000 for February, which is higher, right? So that's a 10% increase, a little bit of a decrease from last year. So it was $500 last year. So $500 in March of 2018, $480 March of 2019.
And we're not nervous about that. We think all that stuff's going to take care of itself as we sell more homes.
Sure, absolutely.
So, all right.
I call that a wash.
Yeah, pretty much. At this time. At the end of the year, we're not calling it a wash.
Correct. Yeah, I agree.
All right. So how about listings? Active listings coming on the market.
So active listings coming on the market. We had 176 come on in March versus 157 in February. That's a 12% increase versus a 12% decrease from March of last year, which was 200 homes.
Right. So what do you think about that?
I don't know. What do you think about that?
I thought in January and February, I think we had a little bit more inventory hit the market than typical.
Okay.
And then I think March is that market where everything is kind of caught up. And I go into the details. We'll talk about interest rates later. But I have a feeling that the buyers are feeling comfortable with their payments again because of what rates have done.
Okay.
So that's where they're absorbing it. They're taking it down. I mean, the absorption rate is looking great. We're contracting houses.
That's a good segue. So month supply of homes, also called absorption rate, is 4.73 in the month of March this year. And it was 5.5 last month.
Yeah.
So again, I think I said this in the last video. If you want to know what that is, we have a prior video explaining absorption rate or months of supply.
Right.
So a slight increase the way we look at it because it's a decrease, right? So it's inching a little bit further into a seller's market still. 6 months would be a completely balanced market. So we're still in that 4.5 month range.
Right. So we're technically still in a seller's market. However, every $50,000 to $100,000, things change. So if you got a house in the $2 million, $3 million range,
it might be a little bit different.
That's a different, price point, and
Absolutely.
You're technically in a seller's or a buyer's market there.
Right.
But anything under $1 million pretty much is buyer's market in South Tampa.
All right. So the next one's great. Days on market. So we're down to 54 days on the market compared to 81 last month. I mean, that's a huge decrease. So I think you alluded to it before. Interest rates are great. I think sellers are getting realistic and decreasing their prices, getting it to the right market price, and homes are going under contract a little bit faster.
I agree with you.
Yeah. So. Last year it was 74 days on the market. This month it's 54. Last month it was 81. So it's fantastic.
Well, and and again, the buyers, if they see the house and it's the right house and it's priced well, they're ready.
They're ready. I agree.
They know it better than anybody in the market.
Yeah. So interest rates, we talked about that briefly. Where are our current interest rates today for conforming rates?
So this is where we talk about it, and the rates are down. I mean, you can, perfect credit, 4.125, 4.25 is typical, what's out there. And if you think about what we were offering back in November and October at 4.9, almost 5%, that's what the buyers are seeing. They're seeing that 0.75 of a point come off.
It's almost free money.
Yeah.
Almost free money.
So,
cool. So anything else? Are you seeing anything else with the stats that you'd like to talk about?
We just feel it. We feel, there's a great market out there. There's people moving here. You can feel the out-of-town buyers. You can feel
the energy.
It's been a good time to sell real estate.
So the one last stat that I'll mention, we don't typically talk about this, but a good indicator of activity are houses that go under contract, right? So we had 151 homes that went under contract in March. And again, this is for our 4 South Tampa zip codes, compared to 134 last month. Last year, 141. So increases in both of those categories. I mean, that's just telling you that buyers are moving, right?
And we feel
Trying to make that move. Yep.
So, hey, listen, not to segue into something different, but if you got this last month, this was our annual report that we did all the different stats of these 4 zips. And if you didn't get a copy of it and you'd like a copy of it, please visit us and we'll get you a copy. The exciting thing is we listen to your feedback, and we're adding 8 new pages, and we're layering in some more detail as we go to our second quarter review.
Yes. So thank you all for your valuable feedback. Look for our report in about a couple weeks.
All right. So again, I'm Robbie. This is Travis.
Thank you for joining us today. Please subscribe.